Showtime, baby. Showtime. Bam! What is up with the squad? It's your favorite team with local tendencies in the building. Game day. What's happening, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Fighting for my right to party. My allergies trying to kill me today, but we're gonna make this thing do what it do. How y'all feeling, fam? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Come in the door. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. Gotta get this basketball conversation started. Game! Put the cocks in the chat, man. Rock out with the cock out. Let's go. Who's in the building? Red Dawn, what's good? Two sisters, one vision. What's happening? Good morning, fam. Oh, who y'all trust the most right now to get that chip? South Carolina, UConn, LSU, Texas, somebody else? Did your Final Four change? Drop your champion. Let's go. Good morning, Jay. What's happening? Emily, what's up, fam? Nandi, what's good, fam? It's game day around here. Let's get it. Working and lurking, Michael Coker, what's the deal? What's happening? Let's go. Listen, top of the AM, Dr. Ivy girl, what's good? Hey, so listen, starting the show. Starting to see who's who's real. Y'all enjoying March Madness so far? South Carolina. SD was good, fam. Listen, we still kind of in that early tournament space. Y'all let me know too. Y'all having breakfast this morning? Y'all just not taking y'all medicine like me because y'all allergies been acting crazy. Work from home today and Lurking Court Bentley. Perfect day to work and lurk. We got some good games on that. We got some good games on that. The game live chat off in about 11:55, but check what we up. Y'all know how we do in the morning. Talk a little, see how it's going. Nobody knows about Notre. They talk about we don't give work. We give work. Gamecocks about to give that work. We can better get no work. We can better get nobody work. Fuck all that chugging stuff. You must be this tight. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. Gamecocks about to get out some work. We ain't back getting no work. We ain't back getting no work. Hell no. That's how you gonna come feeling. Man, going back to sleep. You ain't wake up cocky enough for me. Get that work? Hell no. That's how you feeling? Like we about to get that work? Man, hell no. The Final Four, South Carolina. Texas, LSU. That ain't changed though for you though, Commissioner Guy. I don't think that's changed. You would be your same four. Right there. What's up, man? Cecil, what's the word, fam? You kind of got some problem issues. Oh, no, what's happening? Okay, yeah, just rest, get situated before you head on to Columbia. I don't know how long is your ride. How long is your ride, SB? Just rest up, you ready. Okay, I tell you, they got maybe advanced to the Final Four and beat UConn in the Elite Eight. Okay, interesting. What brought you to that conclusion, Jay? How did you get there? How did you get there? And I'm gonna have to get with my fan folks to see what day y'all got time to talk today before we start games again. That's in the background. You gotta cut that off. It's irritating me now. Miss Devin, what's good, fam? Happy game day. Upstate. About an hour and a half ride. Okay. Quiet storm. What's happening? So, SD, when you take the ride in, do you stay or do you just come on home after the game? First game started at 12 o'clock. That's why I said I'm gonna be on that other link by 11:55. That first game started at 12 o'clock, and I'm interested in all of the games today. I don't know about y'all, but I'm here for all the games today. But y'all know how I am. I do reserve my right if it turns into a blowout to get the hell up out of here. Y'all know how I'm going to do. I'm going to take my breaks. Y'all know how the day go. I don't have to keep telling y'all. But if you here for the first time, we here all day. I'm on a special link. I'm going to switch the link to go to South Carolina game. It's on its own link. So that'll be at 8 o'clock. I'm trying to get nephew to come up for now what? The sound off and do some game, do some games. G Monroe, what's happening? Gamecock gaming on you. Yeah, say something else, man. We ain't back getting no work. Just thinking about the matchup. When you really look at it, if Vandy can do all the little things right, that's everybody. You come on back. That's why I'm trying to rest. Okay, it's gonna be late. That's right, fam. Be safe out there driving. Safe travels to you. Enjoy that game in CLA. You know, this is the day. This is Raven's last dance. This is Raven's last dance in the CLA as a college player. For everybody that's gonna be in the building, man, I hope y'all just love on her all night. Just love on her all night. Just love on her all night. Right, do your thing. Is it too soon to talk UMISS? Is it too soon? Is it too soon? Excuse me, y'all. Is it too soon? You want the Gamecocks to blow out the Trojans. Yeah, I don't really care about a blowout. I'm more about conserving energy, working smarter, not harder. All you got to do is win by one. A blowout don't get you no bigger champ. It don't get you no bigger trophy. MJ, let me know what your schedule like today, fam. I'd love to get some slips in. If you can come up, during the show and just drop some slips. Let me know. Or give me some picks to drop. Yeah, we can talk UMISS. What up, though? I didn't even say what up, though. I told you get right to work. That's my bad, MJ. Slips on the brain. Blame it on my head and not my heart, sir. Good morning. Hope you're having a good day. That's crazy. MJ, what slips? I'm gonna stop doing like that. For real. I don't mean no harm. The shekels be on my mind. Ashley Knuckles, BTA loading. 8 to miss the first half tonight. Cess fans got it covered. Let's make Ravens last dance at CLA a big win. Oh yeah, ready for all these games. Make it a big win. You want a 40-point night from Joyce? I don't need 40 points from Joyce. I don't need none of that, y'all. Win by one. Loretta Turner, what's up, fam? First half, competitive. Third quarter, barbecue chicken into us. Ooh. Disappointed. Yeah, disappointed me too. Oh yeah. No, don't thank me. I shared it, but that shout out goes to the commission for pointing it out for me. We gotta push back on these narratives. We gotta push back on these narratives. Yeah, that game winner was nasty. Check ball. What's up, AB? Yeah, I'm not worried yet. Forget about a week to rest after this game. Anyway, I'm taking all the rest I can get. Work on some new stuff in the fourth quarter, that kind of stuff. I like that. Trojans are not good though. They're not good, but they're going to be competitive. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing that people need to realize about these teams. You can say that they're not good though. I'm not going to act like they don't have Division I talent on their team though, right? That's still a Division I. That's still a Division I basketball team. That's Division I top tier talent that have young ladies who are going to be competitive. Period. Whether we respect them or not. That's just the The truth of the matter. And they're in the CLA. They hyped up. They took an L in their crib last time, so they on some get back. They on some get back, lick back type shit. And they trying to do it in March Madness. They didn't think that they was gonna have a chance at this. They thought that they was gonna have to wait all the way till fucking November to try to get back. Now they in the CLA. They didn't have some success in the CLA. Nah, they got a little confidence. They feeling like, any given day. Excuse me, just like we be in here talking about anybody can lose on any given day. So yeah, they feeling confident. I'm not gonna say they feeling cocky, but they confident. This is when I want to know again. So Wendell Farrell on the scout. This is when I want to know what you about. Frank Wright, what's up, fam? Got some moves to run this morning. Okay, you got some moves to run. Make your moves. Yeah, I'm gonna be up. Excuse me, I'm gonna be up. So I'm not talking about a special show. Just slips. I run them during the show if you want to share them. You emotional? Don't we not emotional? We not emotional. We locked in. Seatbelt game. Sheckland is on my brain. What can I say? Gamecock that photo. Okay, let's get it. Here, I don't know why y'all keep calling the Trojans USC. I don't know where y'all think y'all at. Oh, rocking with 90. What's good? Let's get it. I am not Don Raven and Gotti. Have I seen it? I probably haven't seen it. I probably have not seen it. But I'll be checking out some stuff in between this and when I go live. So we're gonna figure it out. MJ, I ain't talking about no fix. The reason why I can't talk about a fix is because you got to be able to make the adjustment. However they're calling the game, got to make the adjustment. I know that's not, it ain't what people want to hear. I hate to see Cody not playing, and I hear you, but there's no excuses at this time. Next woman up. We didn't have games with Raven when they sat down two fouls. They game plan to get people out of the game. That's a good scout. You never know. This is why it's 5-on-8 all the time. Making adjustments. Somebody else step up. But they still, with all of that said, they had a chance to win. They lost on the last second shot. And I think what's so hard for me with the UMISS loss is that they lost on the last second shot, which means that they didn't defend. And that's my problem. Because out of everything, excuse me, Yo is supposed to defend. Yo's teams defend. T the Great, what's up? How you doing this morning, fam? Blowout Jazzy. I'm not walking in there thinking about no one person. I'm going there to take care of business against the Trojans. Ready for the game tonight. Play defense, crash the glass, play with fluidity in the system. Yes, don't let the ball start sticking. Can't let the ball stick. And not let the ball start sticking at all. Okay, we ain't gonna underestimate nobody. They are who they are. They played us tough earlier this season. Vibing with Ty, what's up, fam? Handle business in CLA. Trojans are trashed by the numbers. Commissioner Kai, the numbers don't play the game. The numbers don't play the game, though. Don't get too caught up in analytics. Basketball is basketball. If you beat my ass the last time I seen you, I'm for sure gonna play you harder the next time I see you, and I'm gonna try to smack the shit out of you first. Don't get caught up in the numbers. What's up, Steve? Just got a notification from YouTube, but the headline said, did Dawn recruit Juju? She did recruit Juju. Everybody seen the video of Dawn and Juju's family playing spades. Juju chose to stay home. Maddie said she was feeling better and she wanted to play, last I heard. LaShonda Stevens, what's up, fam? I mean, you don't like the call, but you got to make the adjustment. You got to make the adjustment. But I mean, I don't know. SEC basketball. John Pittman, what's up, fam? On the offensive end. Never scared. What's up? And then one of them was an offensive foul. I mean, it's just. Oh yeah, big cock energy, right? Fast start, efficient basketball. I don't give a fuck about a 100-point game. At one point, UMISS was up 16. Was it 16? Sheesh. Did they get up that much too? I don't know. A lot of the games is running in my in my head right now. But did they get up 16? Y'all tell me in the chat. I trust y'all. She included that in her ESPN special that aired last year. Definitely noticed that. Yeah, I mean, listen, Juju's a talent. We ain't gonna act like she ain't no talent now. We ain't gonna do that. Russell, only bring the facts to the chat. Thank you, sir. Reminder, hey, while we sitting up, waking up this morning, getting our allergy medicine working like me or whatever y'all got going on, take a minute and hit that Hoop Hall Awards to get them votes in for our girls and Cody. All our girls and Cody, okay? All the Gamecocks and Cody. This is what we doing, okay? Natty fatigue? Who got natty fatigue? John Pittman? Let me know. What happened with Ole Miss? Beat on the last. UMISS? Beat on the last second shot. LaShonda, I'm grateful that y'all pull up. I be having a good time. I'm having a good time. So I'm glad y'all pull up. I hope that y'all are excited about the WNBA. When I start looking at this WNBA schedule, ooh, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Matter of fact, while we in here, I got 84 y'all in here again. Tell me again. Put a 1 in the chat. Yeah, my head is spinning because I got WNBA stuff I'm trying to do. I got editing I'm trying to do. I got recorded segments I'm trying to finish. I got live marathons I'm doing. So I'm literally off, you know what I'm saying, naps right now. Just a nap here, a nap there. And my allergies knocked me down a little bit. So that slowed me up, but I'm finna catch back up. We ain't got time. I thought it was 59-43 at one point. I could be wrong, but that's what I thought I saw. You could be right. I don't recall that at no point. I missed like 5 minutes of the game. Okay. Cody, a top 7 pick in the WNBA draft. In this WNBA draft, I gotta go look. I think Cody is a top 7 player. But I think it's gonna depend on what people need. Took yesterday off to watch the game, but I'm working today. Okay. I'm driving. I know I can count on you to keep me abreast. Oh yeah, I got you. We locked in. Oh yeah, WNBA covers goes crazy. So we here every night for WNBA. So y'all just got to lock in. We right here. Same commentary. Every game. Every WNBA game. When the W's on, we on. Now we Las Vegas Aces. Over here, and then everybody else. So, but yeah, I got 90 of y'all in here now. Yeah, I'm still counting up WNBA folks and who's interested, who's not. Dubs in the chat. If you watch the dub. Dubs in the chat. If you watch the dub. Dubs in the chat. If you actually watch the dub. But we're not going. But so John, just a lot of stuff going on. Yesterday told us a lot though. Oh damn. Oh no. The pollen. SC got a big pollen problem. See me and SC that we'll be in a fight about the pollen. Coach Yo fell to the SEC beating up on each other, reason that she was not hosting. No, I'm not going for that. You didn't host because you didn't do enough to win. You know, that's why. That's why. At the end of the day, we are the sum of our decisions. And the thing that came and bit Ole Miss in the ass, was the same thing that we've been talking about all season, which was what? Did she trade too much defense for offense? And I just told y'all they got beat on the last second shot, which means they didn't defend. You gotta defend. If not, you gotta defend, yo. You can't go out like that. You gotta defend. So there's that. Hey, morning fam, morning. Aces and alums for me. Oh yeah, we follow all Gamecocks. We do Las Vegas Aces as a team, all Gamecocks, and then we do, we make sure we keep you up to date with what's going on with the Gamecocks in the W, and then everything else in the W. Yeah, there's that. Bright Eyes in the building. What's happening? What team showed y'all the most yesterday? What team had you like, oh shit, I'm going to tell y'all, this isn't a team, but every time I see this kid play basketball, I want to see the kid play some more basketball. And it's two of these kids. I ain't going to hold y'all up. That fucking Katie Fiso, listen, when Katie Fiso play basketball, I want to be watching. I like that kid at Oregon. Atute, guys, man, this big. I hope that this I hope Kelly Graves over there. I hope that he gets somebody to work with that big. He got something special. Atute can be special. That Fiso Atute 1-2 can be special. They need a shooter around him. Oh yeah, WNBA free agency gonna be a movie. We got a WNBA. That's what I said. I've been trying to plan stuff. We got an All-Star game coming up. First we got the, we're gonna be keeping up with the expansion draft. We got the real draft. We got free agency. A lot of stuff. So, hey, Katie Fiso swag. She just got game. That Britt Prince kid, that's another one. Hey, when you playing basketball, kid, I want to see you play basketball. I don't do Duke, but yeah, Duke took care of their business. Now, I don't do Duke, but I like Fournier. And it was nice to see and hear Ashlyn Jackson's name again, because it was like she had disappeared for a moment. Washington, even though they lost, they surprised. Yeah. Washington didn't have to lose. Sellers shocked them out the game. And Avery Howe disappeared. And I don't know who the fuck idea that was, but it was no reason that Avery Howe was cooking. Avery Howe was cooking yesterday for Washington. There was no reason to go away from that kid. I didn't understand. And then Sellers just kept taking three after three after three that was short at the front of the rim. Why? Oh yeah, man, we got this. We got all this going on. We gonna juggle it all. I don't know why Howe wasn't demanding the goddamn ball down the stretch. At one point, Howe should have just went and took the damn ball from Sellers. It's like, I ain't even giving it back to you. Her jumper was wet yesterday. It made no fucking sense. It made absolute no sense. If that was the call, coach needs to be fired. Unless something happened to the kid. I didn't see the kid get hurt or nothing. And then after she hadn't shot the ball since Tuesday, they gave her the ball and it was bang, wet down. You know what I'm saying? Threes, ring them. But listen, I've been a fan of Howe and Heckle since their Southern Cal days. Shooters. shooters. I was like, shit. Howell had already, excuse me, said that she was going to Washington, but I was really interested in Heckle at South Carolina. Gino got her. I'll let you know what kind of player she is. I don't know. G Rock, it doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, how listen, y'all. Listen. This sophomore class, when it's all said and done, if y'all don't mind, when it's all said and done, when the season is all said and done, and in between now and when we get ready to go into the W season, we gonna have a deep dive conversation into this sophomore class that's getting ready to be juniors next year. Because this sophomore class is deep as fuck. Oh my gosh. Listen, the more I'm watching them marching, they like sophomore such and such, sophomore such and such, sophomore such and such. Y'all might have to put 6 more teams in the WNBA to catch all this talent this sophomore class got. This sophomore class is deep, like I keep saying it. And I hate to compare it to men's sports, but I don't know another class. The WNBA has never seen a class like this coming in. Not even the original class coming in, because I'm going to be honest, they wasn't all hoopers. This is, now we getting ready to see what it looks like when girls know that they can grow up and be basketball players. And now they know that they can grow up and be basketball players and at least start off with 300,000. It might get even more competitive. My goodness. But this sophomore class, whew, I don't like to jump too far ahead. But next season, next year's college season, scary hours. Think about first of all, think about how Tessa came back as a junior. And then these sophomores that I'm talking about, shit, they coming back like that. They coming back pros. They're coming back pros. Name some of the sophomores. Joyce Edwards. Name some of them sophomores. Maddie McDaniel. Name some of them sophomores. Michaela Blakes. Name them. These sophomores, Al, Heckle, Kennedy Smith. Excuse me. Juju gonna be with this class too, unless she leave early. Yeah, I don't know if Juju's with this class. I don't know if she's with this class. Maybe she leaves early. Maybe she stick it out. That's something interesting to think about. Being that she redshirted, right? Olivia Miles, that shit gone. I think that's gonna catch up with her soon. You think Juju leaves after next year? I don't know. I don't know. Juju got options. Juju has options for sure. No, I get you. I know she's not with this class. I get what you're saying. It's because of the red shirt. It's because of the injury. She'll have options. Juju could come out. She could come back. I think that'll depend on a lot of it. Here's the thing. One thing about Juju is, seemed like Juju been ready to go pro since she was in junior high. Excuse me. So to me, if Juju would have had a chance to go to the dub early, she would have went. I don't know how much her injury changed that for her, right? One thing the injury did was made Juju have to sit down and just enjoy basketball from a perspective that she hasn't been able to just enjoy basketball in a long fucking time, because she's been her on every team that she's been on probably since she's been playing basketball. So for her to have to sit down now and then pour into the team different, lead different, it may have shifted her perspective a little bit, and it may have wanted her to enjoy and hold on to college a little bit longer before she gets to all the business of it. But I don't know. Sarah Strong is, come on. She's National Player of the Year this year. National Player of the Year this year. Most polished player in basketball. Most polished college basketball player is Sarah Strong right now. Yeah, Saturday night. You can say their names. Super K Mo. You talking about Olivia Olsen, Silas Ward? Say their name. Say their names. This sophomore class is deep, and we gonna talk about it. I'm telling y'all, this is NBA 96 draft class. If you watch the NBA, like this is the W has never seen this type of talent coming in. So for those of y'all real quick who may not remember, this draft class was Iverson, Camby, Abdul Rahim, Marbury, Ray Allen, Antoine Walker, Kerry Kittles, Samaki Walker, Kobe Bryant, Peja Stojakovic, Steve Nash, Jermaine O'Neal, Ilgauskas, Dante Jones. Like this was we hadn't seen Jeff McKinnon. Like we hadn't seen all of these people coming in. Malik Rose came in this draft. Not all of these people panned out, but the totality of the talent that entered the league at that time. Whew, my goodness. The WNBA, I don't know. The BF State guard, Zam, NC State guard, Zam. Yeah, Zam is Jada Rashard. You think Blake should get it, but I know they'll give it to Strong. Why do you think Blake should get it? Oh, 03, another great draft class. Talk about it. Yeah, listen, women's basketball is in such good hands right now. In such good hands right now. Just let this thing keep growing. Yeah, Oregon got I think that's Fiso and Atute. I think. Is it Atute? Atute might be a freshman. Let me tell you something. That goddamn freshman, that 5-star freshman center at Washington. Somebody tell me how to say her name. McGaughey? What's McGaughey? Is that how you say her name? Listen, can't wait for something. I don't know if she stays at Washington. But I like that kid. Shit, did anybody else pay attention to her last night? That freshman? Shh. I feel like Michaela should get it because Sarah got AZ. Blake's is great, but if you drafting, you picking Blake's or Strong, you taking Strong. I hear what you're saying about Strong got AZ, but here's the thing. I don't believe, and I understand when people say that, they had a lot of talent around them. They did that, right? Here's the thing about Sarah Strong. Here's the thing. Here's what I believe about Sarah Strong, and I may be wrong. It doesn't matter what team you drop her on. She's gonna Sarah Strong. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't matter. Sarah Strong is a second generation pro. So y'all know I love me a second generation pro. Somebody grew up around the game, understands the game, doesn't get caught up in the stardom of the game, doesn't get caught up in the bullshit of the game, knows how to recognize when people are trying to fuck over him in the game, knows how to spot a liar and a bullshitter a million miles away, right? Keeps all of the noise from around them and just hoops and does the right thing. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, I love, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Gary Payton II. I love me a second generation pro. She's a second generation pro. Alicia Turnerby, second generation pro. The hoopla doesn't fucking bother them. So it doesn't matter what team you put Sarah Strong on. You can put her on fucking Jackson State. You can put her on UConn. She's gonna Sarah Strong. That fucking stat line shows up no matter who's around her because that's what the fuck she does. The period. I'm taking Joyce over Blake's too, but that's not a knock on Blake's. It's not a knock on Blake's. That's just she doesn't do the thing on both sides of the ball for me. And Yeah, she just doesn't do the thing on both sides of the ball for me. It doesn't mean that she won't be a star at the next level. It doesn't mean that she's not gonna get her buckets. But I don't think that she'll. I don't think that she has the ceiling to change the game like Joyce. But here's the thing. G. Monroe. We can get into well, you know what? It wasn't this. You didn't play as many of this. You didn't do. If that's the case, Michaela Blakes didn't beat us. So now what are we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get into that. I number wise, competition wise, production. I don't get in all of that. You can, if you want to put all them analytics and all of that shit on that, that's fine. I don't think that they're giving it to Sarah Strong based on potential. Tell me what about her game is just potential. Tell me what it is about Sarah Strong's game that you think is just potential. And in the chat, I will ask y'all: you're starting a team. Are you starting it with Sarah Strong or Michaela Blakes? Tell me. Because off top, love no breaks Blakes, but it ain't no fucking way I'm not taking Sarah Strong. Start. If them is the two I got to pick from, Sarah or Michaela, I'm taking Strong all the time, and twice on Sunday. And I love Blakes, but you're gonna take Sarah Strong. I believe that Sarah Strong is the most complete player. She is the most polished player in college hoops right now. I just said that. I don't know what Blakes can do. But she needs to show us. I'm not finna guess. I'm not into, you know what, I'm working so hard on the offensive side of the ball that I'm just not gonna on the other side of the ball. I don't understand those concepts. I don't understand those schemes. I don't understand coaches who tell players to do that. I come from a place where get it out the fucking mud. You playing as hard on this side of the ball as you are on that side of the ball, or you won't get this motherfucker from me when we get back on the offensive end. It starts on the defensive end. Can she get cookies? And this is probably why I'm being harder on Michaela this season because of the defense she showed at FIBA what was that America this summer. I was expecting her to come back and really lock something up. Her and Galvin should be really getting after it. And I'm not gonna knock her about the free throws. Free throws is something that's built into her game. She knows how to draw a foul. I can't knock her for that. I wish that more players would get downhill and put the pressure on the referee to make the call. She does that great. Call it or not, motherfucker, here I come. Blow the whistle or don't. If you blow the whistle, I'm probably going to the free throw. If you let it go, I'm probably finishing through contact. But either way, I'm not going to leave it up to we don't know. I love that part of her game. I wish that more people would get downhill and put the pressure on the whistle. Put the pressure on the whistle. Too many players give the referees a fucking way out by stopping and popping, running into motherfuckers, trying to run through them. Nah, I ain't got time. I'm not saying that Blake's needed better players to find success this year. I'm not saying that. Blake's needed a coach that used the players around her better. Jackalanga winning Tonda, she doesn't look anything like she looked at Texas. She played that. She balled against us. Sasha Washington being back, she's been inconsistent. The way that they've used the Mitchell kid, they could have did that better. Passat with the threes, let's get that involved a little bit more, right? No, all of those things they should have done better. I'm looking at Shea Ralph for those. Too many times Shea Ralph was like Michaela Go. Too many times they were up and they had opportunities to be able to develop to be able to further develop the other options that they had on the floor, and they didn't do that. This is why when people be so upset with Don, like, why is this lineup out here? Don is really pissing me off with this lineup. Look at what we're doing. Yeah, okay, we're doing that shit and pissing y'all off in November and December and January and February. So in March, I got a whole deck of cards that I can throw at you. That's practiced, that's proven, that's confident, that knows exactly what they're doing. No mid-range game. Develop it. Galvin, defend. When the time to defend. Washington, defend. Everybody on the floor needs to defend. I thought North Carolina did a good job of getting downhill on Maryland. Put the pressure on them. And I've been saying North Carolina was fool's gold all season. Maryland, wow, got me really looking at y'all. Gucci Lucci. Is it enough over there for you? So, yeah, the dub is in great hands. The dub, women's basketball is in great hands. No, I'm gonna say this: the dub is in great hands if they continue to monitor the labor contract and the labor agreement that they came up with, and hold the W accountable. There's a lot of business around the W that has to be done for it to be in great hands. But from a pure talent standpoint, pure being able to play basketball standpoint, yeah, it's great. A lot of talent going into the dub. Ton of talent going into the dub. I love this time. I love this time of year because we get to see. I mean, teams out here just handling business. We got teams out here applying defensive pressure. Some of these opponents can't never even really get comfortable. Yeah, Garzon, Jordan, Garzon. I don't know. That wasn't a good. I'm feeling like that wasn't the best move for y'all now. Blake's is not a two-way player, but Strong is. That's the difference. I don't care if you're not a two-way player. You got to be able to play on both sides of the ball. I don't fuck all that shit. I'm over. Here's the thing. Let me say this too. I am sick of the fucking two-way player fucking even the tag, that category. I'm sick of that shit. If you're on the fucking basketball court, play on both fucking sides. I don't know a one-way fucking basketball player. That shit is lame to me. I don't understand. I don't really do the defense thing. You know, I'm just out here for the offense. Get the fuck off the court then. Give a fuck how good you is on offense. If you can't work on defense, I don't need your ass out here with me. Because defense, rebounding, free throws win championships. You can take your offensive ass home. Because your offensive ass will be home before they're hanging up banners and handing out trophies every fucking year if you can't play on the other side of the ball. You don't believe me? Ask fucking Caitlin Clark. Fuck out of here with that. I'm sick of that. Everybody handed to. Fuck all that. Sick of that shit. That's just lame. If you're a basketball player, play fucking basketball. Sick of that shit. I don't want to hear that lame shit no more. I'm over it. Reggie, I'm glad that you brought it to my attention. I meant to make the announcement yesterday. Stop talking about great two-way player. If you play basketball, you play on both sides of the ball, or you're not playing basketball. Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. How do I feel about the season Tonight Latin has so far? Tonight Latin's having the season she came to South Carolina to have. That's how I feel. She's having the season she was supposed to have. Tonight Latin is doing exactly what I believe that she came here to do. Show that she can be effective in a system. So I don't know why people are like, oh, I don't know. We don't know about tonight. How the fuck she didn't forget how to score? No, G, I understand the question. Yeah, she's doing exactly what she came here to do. So anybody's like, oh, you know what? I don't know. So she got down there and she's, really, showing her defense and, she's improved her vertical and she's showing that she can make good passes and, she's driving the lane and dumping it off to the big, I don't know if that kid can score anymore. She just spent 3 fucking seasons showing you that she can score. That's not a question. Michelle Sessions, what's up, fam? People don't know during the season you mess with the lineup. So by tournament time, your team is ready. You mess with the lineup, you try different shit on your offense, all kind of stuff. And you do it in real time in in-game action with teams that in in-game action that allows you the opportunity to try to play with some of that stuff without risking the win. because you get tired of, well, you don't even get tired of it, but it becomes repetitive when you're doing it just against the highlighters or just against the practice squad or just against each other, where maybe you're not going at it 100 miles per hour because you've been through it so many times. So now in real game, when somebody ain't expecting it or when somebody can really counter it, now what do? How do we react? Do you remember that? Now I got it on tape. Now I can go back and show you. This shit is you building. So these teams out here who win a championship with every little game, oh, look at us and they be beating their chest. We did this, we did that. We don't give a fuck about that. We don't give a fuck about that. We are stacking tape, we are stacking experience, and we are stacking lessons to be able to pull out like a deck of cards, 52 of them on any team when the tournament start. Remember when I went through? I don't know. Y'all go through the bracket. I went through the bracket. Y'all go through the bracket, and y'all tell me if there is any team besides South Carolina. What team besides South Carolina has played the majority of all of the big name teams in the bracket within the last 2 seasons? Fresh tape like that on these teams because we move around like that, because we challenge ourselves like that. Miracle Rider, what's up, fam? Shonda Doe Ray, what's good? Kira, what's good, fam? You get tired of that stuff too? Yeah, Tina, great. You know what I'm saying? Come on, what the fuck? I'm a 2A player. Fuck all that. Is you playing basketball or not? Ain't got time for that shit. You playing basketball or not? Basketball is on both sides of the ball. Her scoring and how she impacts the game, how she improved on defense. But that's because they're looking at it. They're looking at it like fans, and they're looking at it like couch GMs, and not really like what people that are really running organizations are looking at it like. But it's okay. It's fun. It's a fun conversation. She is in system. Oh, yeah. Auntie, another bullshit line to protect a certain player. Come on. If you don't believe me, talk about it. Her shots went down too. Can people also look at that too? Okay. Her shots went down. What did her efficiencies look like? What did she add to her game? Dawn told y'all like 2 seasons ago, most WNBA teams are not looking for a scorer. They're not looking to see, can you score? They got enough of them motherfuckers on their team already. They got a team of motherfuckers that can score. Most of y'all are not coming into the league to be starters. That's rare for a rookie to come in and really start, especially on a team that matters, right? Rookies usually end up starting on sorry-ass teams. So, she's more efficient. I don't know who you talk. Yeah. I'm still surprised about you. Yo, Miss, yeah, me too. They got some explaining to do. But most of these players not headed to the dub to be starters. They're headed to the dub to sit on the bench, to be role players, to be ready when you call them. That's exactly what the fuck South Carolina Gamecocks are. Can play a multitude of roles. If y'all listen to Dawn, the other thing that she just said the other day, and I'm glad that she repeated it so that people will know, is during the season, we working on your individual skill set as well, right? In these situations, try to do a little bit more of this. This is a great chance. This is a great time for you to work on this. Tweak this. Try to get this off here. Once the tournament start, motherfucker, I need you to be you. I need you to be the baller that I went and got. Yes, all of that stuff that we were able to add during the season, those things that you feel comfortable with, those things that are really in your bag tight, pull them out. But I'm not asking you to work on the shit that we trying to build into your game. We got 4 years, 5 years, however long you're gonna be here for that. But right now, it's tournament time. It's hooping time now. Go hoop. If her shots goes down, how can she still average 25 plus? Efficiency goes up. That's how. Hey, you're right, Bear. You got to come in defending in the dub or sit your ass down. Veronica Burton. Great name to call. Great one. Efficiency is higher than it's ever been. That's the fuck. When I put you out there, are you gonna fuck it up? How efficient are you? Is it gonna take you 19 shots to get my 10? Or can you get my 10? Can you get my 10 and 6? Can you get my 10 and 5? When you go to the free throw line, is you missing them bitches? How many times you foul out the game? Do you take the 3 when it's at the right time? Do you make the extra pass? What's your basketball IQ like? Are you going to make the right play? Can you be dependable? Can you be predictable? Do I know what I'm getting when you step out there? That, you know what I mean? Them is the things I feel like we looking at as basketball players. I'm not really sure where everybody else head be at. Them is the things I'm looking at. I don't care much about high volume shooters. Can you be efficient? Can you play some defense? Are you gonna make the right pass? Are you gonna take the right shot? Are you gonna take the smart shot? Can you defend without fouling? Can I keep you on the floor? Do you bring good basketball habits to the floor? Do you cheer for your teammates when you're not on the floor? Yo, I got 109 in the chat. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. And listen. That was just yesterday. We just had this whole basketball conversation just about yesterday's games. This Ohio State Notre Dame showdown, y'all. Is anybody as interested in Ohio State Notre Dame as me? And listen, this matchup ain't even about March Madness. This is about Jelani and Hannah for me. Tamika Bell, what's good? This is about Jelani and Hannah. This is about Jelani and Hannah for me. First of all, if you're interested in that one, tell me who you got. You got an odd feeling Ohio State gonna beat them down? I don't got an odd feeling. I got Ohio State. Ohio State got to show up. If Ohio State shows up with everything that they have in their roster, they can beat them. And I know y'all. We gonna go back and finish. We'll. I see y'all said a couple more things about UMISS. We'll talk about that. But I mean, I got to talk about this. This is a movie. It's a movie. This is Star Guard Theater right here. God damn it! This is everything you want in a basketball game. I just don't disappoint. Just don't disappoint. Don't disappoint. No, Hannah's team ain't good, but Hannah's a doggo by herself. You hear me? She's a doggo by herself. Hannah's gonna fight. Can you still perform under heavy fatigue and heavy stressful situations? There you go. What's your poise like? What's your mental? What's your mindset? What's your mental strength like? Have you been tested? There you go. You got Notre Dame. Hannah gonna drag them to the finish line. Okay. The one thing in this game is if Hannah has to guard Jelani, that's a real tall task for Hannah. Because Jelani won't have to guard Hannah. Jelani won't have to guard Hannah. Her sister will do that. It's not gonna be a one-on-one matchup. That's what I'm saying, Michelle Sessions. It won't be a one-on-one matchup between Hannah and Jelani. Because Jelani's not the defensive specialist on Ohio State's team. That's why I really lean into Ohio State. And the other thing about Hannah is that if she does get by, so Jelani will be able to help on Hannah, right? She'll be able to help a little bit on Hannah. So you'll have Kennedy Cambridge primarily focused on Hannah. And if Hannah should so happen to get by her, Limala and Kitts have to protect the rim. Have to protect the rim. Now, with Hannah, anything can happen with Hannah. We know that. Anything can happen with Hannah. It's just I don't know if I believe the people around her. Now, if it comes down to clipboard, I don't know if I trust either one of these coaches' clipboards. So I guess I'll lean Ivy, but you're gonna have to show me. Ohio State defense get going. I don't know. Listen, it's gonna be tempo. It's pressure, guard play. We got fucking narrative, second round scar tissue. You know what I'm saying? And Hannah and Jelani can take over at any time. Either one of them can take over anytime, any fucking time. Jelani Cambridge is electric. Hannah Hidalgo is relentless. Relentless. Do you hear me? The matchup alone is worth tuning in for, because listen, these are the kinds of guards who bend the energy of the whole game. This shit should be back and forth. I can't wait to do the commentary on the game. I don't know what the hell they're gonna make me say. Oh yeah, if it comes down to the coaches, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it in a buck. I'm gonna go ahead and go Coach Ivy, but listen, I can't tell you my favorite clipboard moment from Coach Ivy. I'm just gonna go Coach Ivy because I know that she's been there and done it. I don't know if 8 steals is gonna be enough. She might. What was the one she had earlier this season? 16, 17. She might need something like that. She may need something like that. Because Chance Gray get to shoot nowhere. I don't know. I don't. Let me see what time they play. Because I'm here all day. I don't know. Let me see. Now that's gonna kick off at 4:00. Now we're gonna start about. I told you I'd be up on the other link by 11:55 for Louisville, Alabama. Then we got Kamora Johnson versus Chit Chat, UVA versus Iowa. Okay. Then we got Notre Dame, Ohio State. Then we got Syracuse, UConn. I don't hear Coach Leggett for as long as you can be here, but it'll probably be done by 7, so we can get to Illinois, Vandy, and then all of that gets shut down because South Carolina and the Trojans at 8, and may or may not hang out for Oklahoma State and UCLA, and then versus West Virginia is in there at 5:00 too. But that head coach over there in Kentucky, you don't get too much love over here. Let me see. We talked a little bit of W. Yeah, done by 7. Yeah, that wrapped up. You think Alabama got the pieces to beat Louisville? I don't. I don't. Name the pieces for me though. I'm here for it. I got Louisville. Listen, y'all. I got Louisville. How many? Listen, since I cut this mic on, two things have been consistent. I have been a Gamecock, and I've continued to talk about Louisville. I've continued to talk about Louisville. I got Louisville. Yeah, the Whisperer. You didn't know that's what we call him? Yeah, the Whisperer. Can't he be whispering? Shantae Michelle, what's up, fam? Yeah, Bear. Tell me about the pieces that. Tell me about the pieces that Alabama got. Tell me who I'm missing, who I'm forgetting. You got Ohio State winning this game in a close one. I don't know if it's gonna be close, but I got Ohio State. I don't know that it's close, but I got Ohio State. What I think of the Washington versus TCU last night? Oh, I was talking about that one. Washington could have won that game. Washington could have won that game. Washington could have won that game. I'm impressed by that by that 5-star center they got, that freshman. But Howell got to show up and Sellers got to get out the way. Sellers shot them out the game. She took threes they didn't have to fucking take. You got Ohio State by like 15. Okay. You got Louisville. Love me some Randall. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I was waiting on Bear was going to tell me about the pieces, I think, right? Yeah. Alabama played solid enough defense. Now they need Cody to be good. See, the thing with Cody is they big, right? Where I'm matching Cody is I'm coming with Anaya Hardy, right? I like Jones, which is another big who can protect the rim. But then they're gonna have to deal with Ziegler or they're gonna have to deal with Istanbulolu. And when Ziegler and Istanbulolu pull them out, what can they big do? And Alabama guard play good enough. You think so? Good enough for who? Tajiana Roberts? Good enough for who? Omari Berry? Okay, that's fine. You did something with them. What are you doing with McKinley Randolph? Because she been snapping. She been snapping. These are real questions I got. Avery didn't demand the ball, and that's what's tripping me out about Avery, Shantae. But Bear, I'm back with you. I'm still trying to understand who. You named 3 players. How often do you watch Louisville? Bear, that's a real question. How often do you watch Louisville? Now here's the thing. Here's the thing about Louisville. Here's where Louisville can get in trouble. If Louisville fucks around and lets Alabama hang around, if you get down to some clipboarding, shit, I would have to trust Chrissy Curry's clipboard. I would have to trust Chrissy Curry's clipboard because Jeff done fucked it up. So you watch Louisville basketball all year, and you still think Alabama has the pieces, has the better pieces? Yeah. I'm asking you this because I'm trying to grade where your basketball eye is, and then that tells me where I'm at with the conversation. So you've watched Louisville basketball all year. You've watched Alabama basketball all year. You watched Louisville play against us. You watched Alabama play against us, and you feel like Alabama has the better pieces? Tell me again. Yeah, just let me know. Let me know. Then that let me know where I'm at. Louisville hasn't figured out how to close. They're a young team. They ain't figured out who the closer is. Bill has a better team, fam. I think so too. My bad, Cess. I thought you said, do I watch all? Oh, NCAA basketball all year. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, no. Cool. I don't think so. But I mean, this is why we watch. We'll see. Any team can lose, and any team can win on any day. But no, and so where Alabama has to do. You only watch from the ACC tournament. That's fair. To me, Alabama has to lean into SEC toughness, right? Alabama. The one thing about Alabama is they're gonna be solid. They're gonna be well coached, and they're gonna play tough. Can they out tough Louisville's girls? I don't know. I don't know if they got that type of toughness. We're gonna find out. On a neutral floor, we're gonna find out. Now, I believe Bama may have more experience. Tajiana learned some valuable lessons this year. Louisville should have won the ACC. Louisville, the Louisville head coach, he be too cool. He be too cool in certain situations for me. In certain situations, I be really wanting him to get on the clipboard, and he don't. He be like, he be standing there with his arms folded, collar up, like it's all good. And then they get packed up at the end because they don't know how to close yet. Alabama got experience on their side as well as far as experience to do what? One second, Charles. Wait a minute, Shantae. I like Coach Yo to Florida. What you don't like about that? Let's see. Y'all gotta forgive me on my work listening. Nah, you good? We just working. I know folks working and lurking. You know, okay, you said I don't know, same shit, different team. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, right. So Coach Yo's problem is offense. So if Coach Yo can bring everything that's good and left at Florida, at UMISS to Florida and put it together, then she has some offense in Liv McGill and Miara O'Neal, and I always forget the other young lady name. Let me stop fucking up. It's a third young lady that be hooping with them. Reynolds. I think it's the Reynolds young lady, that that could give her a good foundation and a good base to start with. That's what I think. I think she's got to do like Dion in a sense, and her luggage got to be Louis. She's got to walk in. If she's going to go to Florida, yeah, she's got to go to Florida, and she's got to be able to put them. Thank y'all. Y'all know how I take my medicine. Y'all know I got this CRS. Michelle Sessions, Cecil, appreciate y'all. Yes, Reynolds. You take Cheeto. Let's see. It's not a lot left, right? We looked at UMISS roster yesterday. It's not. It's skin and bones over there left. After the seniors league, right? Let's see. You got Cody's out of there. So they're basically, you got Sarah Chino is still there. Lauren Jacobs will still be there. Desiree Kyles, Jador Young, and Tiana Thompson. So I don't know much about Young. So I don't know if you. This is a South Carolina Greenville kid, I believe. I don't know much about her. Lauren Jacobs, I believe we had potentially started recruiting her, but we may have been late to that. But it's not a lot that Yo has here. You take a Tiana Thompson, who you said you didn't even know she could shoot. You take Sarah Chino, Lauren Jacobs. You put that down there with them three and see what you can build. To me, now here's the thing, Shante. Let's say if that's Coach Yo down there, right? If that's Coach Yo down there, does Coach Yo live with Liv taking all the shots? Or are you able to move Liv off the ball some and put a Lauren Jacobs in there? I don't know. To me, a lot of what Liv McGill did was partly because that's what the coach allowed, and then partly because who the hell else was going to do it? Measy couldn't stay. Measy be getting fouls and be off the floor. And I know everybody keep talking about, here's the thing. Everybody keep talking about Florida. I saw the post go up where it was like, Florida said they're only paying $700,000. And then I saw a post go up that said that was straight. That wasn't factual. But here's the thing. I don't care what they offering. It's what you accept. It's hard to replace All-American and Cody in the portal this year, but we will see. How? You didn't even know you was going to have a fucking All-American and Cody this year in the portal. The portal is going to be so fucking hot this year. It's going to be All-American. It's going to be ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's going to be jumping in the portal. You gonna think it's a value meal in that bitch. Cheaper the second time around. Listen to what Dawn telling y'all. Watch. You fuck around, Cody. You fuck around, and Talasia Cooper's in there. Think about some of the names we talked about of people that's talking about moving around. Every team is gonna be looking for players. This the new age, y'all. Everybody's shopping. Everybody's shopping. Top teams, bottom teams, in between teams, ain't got a fucking shot teams. Everybody's at the mall. Y'all been to the mall on a Saturday? Maybe y'all too old for that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I grew up in the mall era, and I was a shopper at the mall. Okay, in the mall, there's a lot of shit to go on. It's shoppers, right? It's shoppers, right? Then it's the exclusive teams that come in, the UConns, the South Carolinas, right? When they come in, they open up the special segments, the special sections in the store. Some of these motherfucking teams is gonna be in the portal. They just window shopping. They can't afford a motherfucking thing in there, but they're gonna be in there looking. Then some gonna be waiting around trying to see who they can get on the markdown. Period. It's gonna be jumping in that bitch. It's gonna be clearance prices. It's gonna be high prices. It's gonna be please take me prices. It's gonna be kids just get me the fuck out of here prices. I made a big mistake coming over here prices. And listen, it's gonna be so fun. Get used to it. I told y'all. Remember at the beginning of the season, I told y'all. I wish that the transfer portal all took place at one time because I just wanted to do one big transfer portal show. But I got my caramel corn out for the portal, y'all. It's gonna be jumpy. Hey, red bean prices, you hear me? There's gonna be some knockoffs in that bitch. Poor woman so and so. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I don't know. Ain't got a fucking shot, T. You hear me? They didn't spend their money up for the next 3 seasons. They just in there just window shopping, just seeing what they wish they could get. Well, if we hadn't signed so and so for $700,000, we could have got them 2 for $350 a piece and maybe competed or something. But we was on that dumb shit. Yeah. You don't believe the teams are spending $12 million a year? You don't believe that though? I don't know why, Barrett. I don't know why. Coach told you. I done seen a couple coaches come to the mic and say, players pull up like, "Hey, coach, I'm averaging about 2 points in about 2 minutes, and I need at least about 100,000." Rob the Man Media have been up here and told y'all that in certain situations, teams will pay a player to leave another team just so they not on that team, so they don't have to compete with them. Now I don't know where you saw the $12 million a year at. I don't know what team it was, but for sure in college football they're spending way more than $12 million when they tell you that a fucking quarterback costs $5 million. It's real cheese out here. These kids ain't out here doing this little NIL shit for $1,000 here, 10,000. No, it's big. It's big money on the line. Listen, y'all gotta spend some more time with us. Spend some more time with us. Spend some more time with us now. They spending a lot. They spending a lot. LSU spending, Texas spending, Texas Tech spending, TCU spending, everybody in Texas spending. Oklahoma, big spending. I'm gonna tell y'all else, somebody else who spending, but ain't nobody really talking about it. The Trojans spending. UCLA spending. I heard SMU got money. You got to spend to play the game now. This is real life. It take money to make money, survival to finish shit that we've been, they've been threatening us with a good time with. In every fucking sport. You better believe it. Gymnastics getting paid, volleyball getting paid, baseball getting paid. I don't know who is it. Texas with the #1 class next year? I have no idea. I ain't getting paid yet. That's why I'm still talking. I'm gonna let y'all know when I get paid, I'm gonna be moving around. We're gonna be on the road with it. Yeah, Texas up there. I don't know. Now they spending at Joni School. I just don't know if they spending on women's hoops. That there's that. You hope is that Rutgers? You would have posted it, but you thought it was false. I mean, we always check the sources, but oh yeah, track players getting paid. Yeah, Southern Cal got the number one class. I think that's what I thought too. Yeah, with the last recruit from Spain. That's what I thought. Okay, thank y'all, Michelle. Rutgers. Yeah, I don't know if Rutgers is gonna spin. I don't know if Rutgers is gonna spin, but I tell y'all where I'm at with Rutgers. Y'all brought that man in there. Don't embarrass him and his family. Y'all brought him in there. Put the money behind him and the time behind him to see what he can build. I don't know if he can be successful or not. I have no idea. Give him a chance. You on Portal Watch Kappa? Me too. Let me know what you see. It's not open yet. Prototype, what's happening? Joni, a top 7 paid coach. A&M got that bread. Well, Joni better get the arms out shirts for all the next season. Because long sleeve Joni is a thing. We ain't got time for that shit. I hope it's some other openings. There's other openings out here. I hope Tammy Reese from Rhode Island is looked at for a position. I wouldn't mind, if Yo is going to Florida, then let Tammy go to UMISS. I mean, if she want to go down there, Mississippi, I think is just it's a weird thing it's a weird spot to figure out. They got a good product, but Yo is still struggling to even get people to come watch. And I don't know how much of that is that's because it's Oxford. How much of that is just because she hasn't built that relationship with the community the way that Dawn did, to be able to have that organic support, where people, are looking, people wake up in the morning looking for ways to support the Gamecocks. Isn't that crazy? People wake up and be like, you know what the hell else could I do to support the Gamecocks? What could I do for the girlies? Get a shirt, make a mug, go to the game, make a post. People wake up like that. I don't know if people wake up like, what can I do better? How can I help the UMISS girls better? I don't know. I don't know if they do that. Yeah, they got to allocate the resources correctly. They got to change some of their thinking too, though. I think Rutgers will spin. Gary said it in the presser. I think someone has put money into b-ball. Rutgers has no choice now. So what I did see before they even announced Gary was that Kokis was gone. They were taking women's basketball serious, and they had put, I think someone put 1.5 million into the women's basketball program, and that might not sound like a lot of money, right? That can get you 2 to 3, really, maybe one top tier talent and 2 others. And then with his recruiting ability, and his knowledge of NIL and all of that, like, he should be able to get the talent there. I'm more interested now for Gary right now. I'm more interested in what does his assistant coaching staff around him, what does his support staff look like? I don't know. I don't really know what his X's and O's look like. But I know he can get the talent in. But he get the talent and he got enough people around him to pull the X's and O's off. And he should be able to compete. He should be able to compete next season. You felt so bad for Cody yesterday? I didn't feel so bad for Cody yesterday. I'm and I don't know if that sounds harsh. I hated to see Cody's career or college career, because it's a college career. She'll go be great in the dub now. I hated to see her college career come to the end the way that it did. But more than anything, I hated that Cody just didn't get that lesson over the season. I think Cody has flirted around with foul trouble and shit a few times this season. And you, as a pro, as a basketball player, you have to be able to make that adjustment. You're not going to get the call all the time. You got to. It's basketball IQ, and it was a harsh lesson. But I don't. I think it's a lesson she got now. It's a lesson she got now. She won't make that mistake again. But yeah, I'm getting ready to wrap this thing up because I got to get ready to come up on the other link for the games. We can get ready to watch this 12 o'clock Louisville game. I just wanted to open up the conversation around women's hoops, get us talking for the morning. So y'all look for the link. I'm gonna be up in about 10 minutes, and we gonna get hoops started. Check ball, we up. Janae Antoinette, what's up, fam? You coming in as I'm headed out, but I hope all of y'all come back. I gotta take a break so I can get set for this next link, but I wanted to it's game day. Exactly. I wanted to get us ready. So y'all hit the like and the share on the way out. Until next time, I'm gonna see y'all in about, I don't know, like 10 minutes. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.